ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back for the third time this week, unbelievably, to the subtropical alley at the ABM Skittles Club here in Wallingford.
The skittling mecca that is Wallingford Sports Trust.
It is, and the stentorian tones of Mark Hoskins join me in the commentary box because Dave has got to wash his hair or something. So welcome, Mark. Thank you for joining us. It's
always a pleasure, never
now,
a chore.
You're a man of great experience. Do you think that the unseasonably warm conditions, it's probably still in the mid-20s outside and in the hall high, could this have an impact on some of these skittlers?
Absolutely. It's going to be very unpredictable. I don't think they're used to these temperatures at all. There are some frankly disturbing sights already.
Well, I'd better fade us away from that. There they are. It takes the edge off if we don't see the legs that closely.
I don't know if we'd have a PG rating or anything, but perhaps we ought to.
PG tips, maybe. But so tonight's match is an interesting one. We have Newcomers at home to Living on a Spare. Now, Newcomers are not in contention for a podium finish, but they have been overtaken into their 10th spot by Cross Keys. So Newcomers will be very keen to put in a strong performance to try and wrestle back that top 10 position.
Yeah, I saw the Cross Keys actually got a 9-1 win last night, and the 1 point they dropped was on actually their highest leg of the evening.
Exactly.
And they were resplendent in Cross Keys shirts.
Yes, I know. The Hawaiian.
Almost Hawaiian,
They
yes.
are Hawaiian shirts, and they match the current conditions perfectly. So no Hawaiians on display this evening, I don't think.
I'm wondering if they'll go for full polar neck by Christmas.
Very much so. And they are facing away team Living on a Spare. Living on a Spare now are no longer on their own in second place. They've been bumped by Spare Ribs, but they have a game in hand, which is tonight, which could see them further solidify their second spot. I've been told by Dave that it is not yet mathematically impossible for Lads Not Out to lose, but it is highly, they're going to have to, Lads Not Out are going to have to put in 0 scores for the remaining games, and Living on a Spare have got to put in 10s.
Was it 14 points ahead at the moment with 3 games to go?
Yeah.
I can't see it.
No, we can't see it, but we can't yet call it.
No.
But Living on a Spare, I've got to remember that they are being chased by the chasing pack of remnants, Last Six, Alsorts, Spare Ribs, and possibly even Gutter Nutters, all with a chance at stealing a podium position. So
yeah, I would say realistically it's the remnants, Last Six, and perhaps the Alsorts.
Yeah.
Or maybe Spare Ribs.
Well, it's tight at the top. Let's have a look at the team. So Newcomers are going to open up with Sue, then Janet, Sinisa, Jean, Bill and John. Living on a Spare, Captain Matt's put in a strong team. Mark, Ali, Darren, Kieran, Simon and Matt. Living on a Spare, the away team on the left there at the away team tables.
Well, we're more than halfway there. We're ready to start. Players on the hockey.
Looks like it's game on.
deliberate.
Oh.
And straight through. Oh, just the one, I think.
Looks better. It's a good pickup shot there.
A respectable 6 after all that.
Have a look at that. Well, I think we'll grant that the first replay of the evening.
I've put the cables in the wrong way around, up on the other side.
Should I press number 1?
You can press number 1.
Oh, that hasn't done anything, I don't think.
That's because you're looking at the wrong screen.
Oh, is it that one, is it?
Right, here's Sue. Now I've readjusted my cables. Now, Sue this evening, looking very spring-like, but she's still wearing her favourite skittling black leather gloves. And they are a statement piece, but they do give her extra purchase on the ball.
Oh, that was unlucky.
I thought when it missed the king, I thought she's on for that back quarter.
Yeah. Oh, nearly the same again, but
Just
picks
same,
up the one
yeah.
for the 5. So a genteel start. Last night out go 1 ahead, but nothing in it really.
No. Over on YouTube, Steve and Kath Carrier are watching us keenly from Pembroke. Thank you. Over on Facebook, Nick Plumridge joins us, but he deserves some time of his
Going
own.
wide.
That's all right, the Cholsey
Cholsey
special.
special.
Yeah, first time we've seen that this evening. Great to see Ali back on the alley. She's had some time off for an op and some time off with the horrendous virus that was going around that we all succumbed to. She's looking fit and healthy and ready for some high scores.
Hold it wide again.
Oh no. Didn't work out for it. Nick Plumridge says on Facebook, Winston Churchill once said, I say to the House as I said to ministers who have joined this government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and the odd spare. We've had many, many months of the winter season struggling and suffering during the cold nights to drag a victory from the jaws of defeat. Go Skittles. That looked good for the first half down the alley and then just decided to drift off the centre line.
I enjoyed your mimicry then.
Well, it started, and then I just thought I haven't got the will to carry it on through for the rest of the quote. To be honest,
I was watching the Arsenal Champions League game last night.
I wonder what you were going to say then, Mark.
Yes. And I don't know, here, just watch this ball first. I don't know if I was irritated or inspired by the commentary of Alan Shearer. And I wondered if we could maybe bring it into our Skittles commentary. It's very aggressive. It sounded like he wanted to fight everyone.
I think that's just because he's a Geordie.
Could be, yes.
I think he probably, it's just. But he does. I don't follow football. It's a load of overpriced.
Anyway,
people
it's
falling over.
Darren here. Darren's he needs to get more spins than the other team. Sort of like that.
And he just has. Well,
Yes.
I'm not sure he'll be pleased with that, you know.
I like it.
I think he'll be pleased with that, though.
I think we're more comfortable with our mellifluous tones.
Absolutely.
That's a good effort. 7.
Good 7.
Highest score of the game so far.
I think he was probably angered by your attempts at impersonating Alan Shearer, and it drove him to success. So, halfway through, do you know what I've forgotten to do? Because Dave's not here. Do you know what I've forgotten to do?
What?
The scores. So you'll have to be in charge of the buttons while I do the scores.
All right. So we go 1.
Red one here,
Oh,
top line. 1-2.
What's happening? What am I doing there?
Well, this tees it up for if you want to do a special cut like that, but we don't want to do that.
Oh,
So
we don't
only
want
the
to do
top line.
Right. Okay, and then...
Then you go back to 1.
1. Okay, I'm there.
He's there now. He's been fully trained. And then we'll do the scores in a minute. Go on, Sinisa. He's going to pick up 1 or 2. Oh! Whistled past the front quarter there. To the scoreboard, sir. So... Is that 12 they've got? 5 and 4 and 3, yes. 17.
Right, I'm going to camera 1. Had to be quick then.
Got some pace on that ball.
There was some pace on the ball. It nearly caught me out on the cameras.
Maybe too much pace? I don't know.
Oh, nice. What do we call this one? The... There's a good 8.
Very, very good 8. We're going to do some more shout-outs. Callum on YouTube, good evening. How are we? We're all good, thank you, Callum. Brian the Wood Butcher says hello. What a beautiful evening for watching Skittles with the Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstone cider. Fair enough. Brian also says, I think, Mark, you've proved once again that there's nothing to be gained or learnt by following soccer.
Absolutely, I would agree with that.
Or association football, as perhaps we might call it. Anyway, I've got behind with my scoring duties again. Oh,
Good effort.
Good pick up second ball there. 9 on. Very much so.
Pushed it.
She did. I like the angle though, because if you miss the pin you're aiming for, you've got the chance of the single pin pickup, but she just went a little bit too far.
Absolutely.
Is that 1925? 7 and 8, yes. Right. Simon now. Used to play for Lads Night Out in the early days of the team and then had several years off, but he's been brought back out of retirement by Canny Matt. And it might have proved to be a very useful signing. Oh. I like the thinking there. I like the thinking of going in for that inside edge of the front pin. Same shot again. Just hit it a little too square, but solid 7. So 32 pins to the living on a spare after 5 have bowled. 19 to the newcomers after 4.
Now here we go with the backhanded spinny grip of the petanque player.
Yes. The reverse wrist stylings of Bill. Just, I was about to say just 3 off the quarter, but no, it's just 2. That back pin's still wobbling.
I do like the style, but the result is not quite what was wanted.
I'm kind of postulating that reverse keeps the wrist more stable than the.
Yeah, you said this last week.
Grip, but I don't. Bill's not convincing me to change with that.
No. I think we both agreed that perhaps the Summer League might be the time to experiment, but I can't see me changing.
No, don't you go changing. So, 10 pin advantage. Matt can just cruise, but Matt won't cruise because Matt is very keen to try and knock Alan off his perch at the top of the individual averages.
Well, despite many rumours, Matt is not a cruiser. It's all or nothing with Captain Matt.
It is. And could we see all? No.
Oh, he's got overexcited there.
It did, didn't it? It looked a little bit wayward right from the moment he released the ball there. He's gone back to the radiator side, which...
There you... Oh!
regular viewers will know is always, in my opinion, the right thing to do.
Well, it's a very promising start from Captain Matt. I'm thinking there could be great things from him tonight.
Well, 39. Let's have a look how he sorted that chance out. Oh, the pace.
I don't... No, he did...
John, a lot of work to do. Oh, no, that's it now.
He's doing trick shots now.
That's not the time you want to knock the front pin off when you needed a spare.
Not getting the splits.
No. No. Well, there's an argument that
Pretty good effort.
when your leg has gone that badly across the board, just don't worry about it, you know.
That reminded me of poor old Pete Avery last night. He, I think, through all 5 legs, he didn't go outside of the quarter pin, and ended up with about 20 pins in total.
Well, it is the risk. Right. Newcomers with the honour in leg 2. They've got to bounce back now. They've got to put that little unfortunate start behind them and pull out some solid scoring. Looking good. Looking very good. A little bit unlucky not to have a clearance opportunity here, but can she take a very, very confidence-boosting 8 out of this? Can she do it? Yes, she can.
Very good.
Yes, she takes a bow from her team. Good applause. Let's enjoy this back as well. This was the great second shot.
Brilliant.
Good work from Sue. 5 and an 8. Well, it's okay.
It's one of those that makes you work hard for whatever you get.
I blame the shorts, as I will always blame the shorts. In my opinion,
for the jungle weather.
Well, yeah, but in my opinion, an Englishman should not be sitting in shorts unless he is abroad. Oh, okay, all right. A cheeky little 6. Right, I'm going to hand over the buttons to you now while I try and juggle scoring and social media. But that's all right. Nobody wants to say anything on social media, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, it's sort of a quiet game and a quiet night so far.
It is a quiet night. We're down on our usual viewer count, but then that could be because
they're all having barbecues.
Is there some association football game happening somewhere or something?
No, they're out in the garden having barbecues.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, that's a good effort.
Wow.
And drinking Hawkston cider.
Yes. Spare on here, but it's a tricky second ball. Oh, that was unfortunate. You'd like to have left yourself a 2, but...
It's the same shot, really.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is not the shot needed.
Just swung it across the body. I'm just going to suggest next time, linger on shot 1 for a little bit longer before you switch to the Skittle cam.
Okay.
Just to avoid a bit of whiplash. Right, they're on 14 now, aren't they? Much better start from the newcomers. A little bit of pressure on Ali here. Number 2 for living on a spare. Avoided leaving the full Devil's Canyon, but it's still a big gap. It's a big hole down the middle, Mark.
It is, big holes.
And there is that big hole.
And there it is, the big hole.
It's amazing how often that happens. The perfectly plumb, straight shot right down the middle.
Target fixation
Yes.
in reverse.
And now that's exactly what then happens. You overcompensate because you don't want to be embarrassed by that happening again. And we get into trouble. So another 4 from Ali means that it's very much
I was concentrating
advantage.
very hard on my camera skills, of course.
It's beautiful. I like that. Good a nice linger.
A nice
with
linger.
camera 1. So 2 have bowled for both teams in leg 2. 4-pin advantage to the newcomers. Sinisa next with her fabulous floral trousers, or perhaps they're culottes. I don't know.
Linger, linger, linger. Oh, could have been more.
It could, couldn't it? It just nicked the king a little bit too finely, and then the roll on also did the same thing. 4 for Sinisa. So, halfway stage of leg 2, 18 is the target that newcomers have set, living on a spare. Can the owner of the club's finest beard
It is splendid, isn't it?
bring about a leveller? It's not too bad. Sometimes I do wonder that his tonsorial elegance might get in the way of his backswing. Work to do for the 8 here. Just a
Well,
single.
he went an unusual way, but...
He did. He did. So, halfway through leg 2, 4-pin advantage still to the newcomers. They are holding living on a spare very nicely indeed. Ryan joins us on YouTube. Hello, Ryan. We are doing very well. We're nicely warmed by the unseasonably hot conditions, but it's not as hot as the fire on the alley. Again, I thought that was right on target.
Just had a little bit of bend, I think.
Cloth being used liberally to moisten that ball. There was more spin. It's gone the other way.
Overcompensated.
It's so frustrating when that happens, and I'm speaking as someone who tries desperately not to put any spin on any shot. I can't tame it.
Oh, I'm a big believer in some spin.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
That comes from your time working at number 10, though. Right. 3 for Jean. Is that a little chink of light? Kieran, solid 8, wasn't it? Great start to his evening. Needs to follow that up, really.
I went early then because he bowls quickly.
He is speedy. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, yes. That's very gettable.
It is, isn't it? Just the one. A scratch of the head as he goes back. Let's have a look at the replay here. We can watch how that smashed out the centre. Right.
Here we go.
So,
Monsieur Guillaume,
just
of
a
the French style.
just a pin in it.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there, I feel.
Quarter pin, bowler's right, viewer's left. Obviously, the target. Just found the gap. Now, there's no backup plan here. He's got to hit the quarter this time.
Yeah, he looks in slight disbelief at that.
No. Just the 2. 5 for Bill. It's an improvement on leg 1, to be fair. And he does still give Simon some work to do. 6 for the parity. Simon has already got a 7 in his opening.
And he looked very promising,
He
didn't
did.
he, on his first leg?
Comfortable, I'd say. Comfortable he was. Like a favourite old armchair.
There's nothing comfortable in this heat.
No. David Selleck joins us. David Selleck joins us on YouTube. Hi, David. Oh, goodness. The Skittle just rolling through casually all the gaps and taking nothing with it.
Yeah, there we are. Oh, he got the 8 and not quite the way I was expecting.
No. Great little pickup there. So, 2 pin advantage now to living on a spare. Can the Newcomers set at target? Oh. That promised a lot, that shot. Delivered little. Do you need an emergency sticker-upper?
An emergency sticker-upper. I mixed up my homes and aways.
Well, we'll have to put an appeal out. Sorry, I got distracted there. John got a 5.
We're making an announcement to the Skittles world for an emergency sticker-up. Yes.
Right.
You got it?
Matt. 4 for the win.
Oh, the red arrows.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that was so close. I don't know how to do a replay.
So if I ring his mum now,
You need to pick it up or don't go.
Oh, unlucky Captain Matt. A very fine 8. Chairman Simon was looking for stickers uppers, so we've missed out on the replay on that, I'm afraid, but it was a very good 8. Through the middle. Slight chaos. That deliberate style is going to pick up just the 1 for a 5. So just to recap, the Lads Night Out did take that second leg with a 36-31, putting them 2 legs up. Mark's gone with a 5 to lead them off on the beer leg, And now we have Sue, who needs 6 to win her beer. I suspect she'll have a pint of Guinness. A very good first ball, and leaving her with the Skittles 9. And if anyone can get it, I think she can. Anyway.
Sorry, I've been dealing with
Here
some
we
admin. I'll catch up on the scores in a minute.
No. Attracted down the Devil's Canyon.
It's never a happy voyage
No.
up the canyon.
Come on, Sue. And she's got her beer leg.
Nicely done.
Pint of Guinness for Sue, taking the bows. Very good. I did give a quick update of where we are. The lad's night out taking that second leg with the 36.
It's living on a spare.
Living on a spare. I do apologise to everybody. It's the drugs.
Especially poor old living on a spare. They're a far better looking team than Lads Night Out.
This is true.
That was again another bow-worthy effort from Sue. What an evening she's having. 5-8-7. Ali to respond now.
Oh, unlucky. So close.
Frustration. Oh no. There's laughter, but I think it's pained. Pained laughter. Wouldn't it be great though for a big hit here? It's rolled away. Quarter.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, it got the back pin, which is normally velcroed down.
Very sticky usually, isn't it? 3. Well, she does manage to give her team the lead. However, Janet, with the throw in hand, surely will be able to make hay with this one. That rolled on track. I thought that was off target.
She's making hay when the sun shines.
She is. That's spanning beautifully. Second time we've seen this late tonight, and this is looking good.
Oh, taking the middle out.
An 8 here would put some real pressure on living on a spare at this early stage.
It's gone wide. Unlucky.
Lovely 7. So, very much advantage to the newcomers.
Yes, and 2 beer legs won.
There's some confusion as to they've forgotten the order. Oh, it is the beer leg, isn't it?
Yes.
I'd completely forgotten due to being distracted by other duties there, but yes, it's the beer leg. I'm not going to explain the beer leg, Mark. Surely everyone watching
I think so.
knows what it is. There's no need for me to...
Oh, it's a good last ball, but didn't really take what was deserved.
Just 3. So, living on a spare are looking at...
They're not thirsty.
They're looking at the thick end of losing all of their beer legs so far. Again, the back pin showing its usual recalcitrance to fall. Has she got the quarter? Oh, nearly. Well, so far, this time, surely.
Oh,
Well, there's the game of Skittles for you.
so Darren gets his beer leg with a meagre 3.
A beer leg with a 3. You almost feel like he should do the gentlemanly thing and refuse it in shame and embarrassment.
But he won't.
Oh, I've got the scores wrong because I got overexcited with the buttons. 16-11. 5-pin lead. Living on a spare. The engine room now need to pull their socks up, but unfortunately not many of them are wearing socks, and that might be part of the problem. Well, it's not a particularly generous lie, but
Oh, it's a wide ball.
just 4. Goodness me, what is happening to Living on a Spare? Has the heat got to them? Perhaps they've overcooked. Right, Jean up next. She's making sure to pick the very moistest cloth. I'm a great believer as well in that tactic. And there you go.
Oh.
Actually, it's probably a good thing that didn't go because it gives her the middle pin opportunity to take out 3. Oh, she was a bit overbalanced there, wasn't she?
I thought it was going to turn in, but it didn't quite do it.
No, she looked a bit overbalanced. Now she's got this reverse angle. Still. 8 on.
Middle
That's the
pin
one.
for a good 7.
They'll all take a 7. They're applauding that because they know this is putting heaps of pressure on their opposition.
And another beer falls to the newcomer.
23 to the newcomers after 4 have bowled in this third leg. 15 only to Living on a Spare. A reminder, Living on a Spare need a 10-0 if they're going to
Really, yeah.
steal the league trophy from the lads.
Right. Possibly the player of the evening so far.
Yeah. I like Simon, very focused. He's not distracted by everyone else is having fun, and Simon's determined not to fall into that trap of no, he's not going to have fun. I think he's having less fun now.
Yeah. It was a serious task that needs to be taken seriously.
Yeah, he needed a serious score though. All right.
Good effort.
That was a good little pickup there from Simon.
787, not to be sneezed at.
Squeezes in the 7.
Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
Always. Yeah, he did well.
And here comes Bill with the backhanded grip.
I do enjoy the way he plays with the ball before his shot.
Oh, and that's very nice.
It is. We've seen this lie several times already this evening. No one's been able to convert it with
Not
the second
so far.
shot.
I do like Bill's extravagance, though.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Oh, so close. He needs to calm himself.
He does. He does.
He could be on beta blockers already, I think, but
I think if he gets this, it will be our first 9 of the evening, won't it? Just rolled away.
A great effort.
Yeah, very good.
A great effort in the continental style.
So, when they needed to, they've put the hammer down again. 5 have bowled for both teams in leg 3. 31 pins to the Newcomers, 22.
And here
The
we go.
tables have been
Captain
turned
Matt.
on the last leg,
It
haven't
has,
they?
but here he comes. Yeah.
Well, spare on here, isn't it?
Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Yeah.
Captain Matt.
Now he's playing at the tight angle. I think that
Oh,
might
it
have
was
been
close.
Would you have played that from the rad side, Mark?
Yes, I would.
What, hoping for the nick off the outside edge, or are we playing inside edge?
Because it was configured on that side, I would have stayed on the rad side because the 3 are angled away from you. That would be my thinking.
Okay, so to cut it
Yeah.
back in. Well, the leg is lost. John, to punish them. It's a free go, and he'll be a bit disappointed that he didn't open the contraflow. He's a powerful deliverer of the ball. Oh, again.
That was unlucky.
Unlucky twice. Once with the ball, once with the through pin. Oh, good effort.
A little bit of disturbance from the soccer fans in the other room.
There we go. 36 to 28. Great bounce back by the Newcomers.
Yeah, they
And
were thirsty.
They take 2 valuable points. A reminder that they need all the points they can muster to try and get back into a top 10 spot, having been rudely shoved aside by the cross keys.
Anyway, here comes Sue. Having a good game so far tonight. And there's a few more.
Sue is unstoppable this evening. It's just what you want in your opening player.
Absolutely. Great effort.
Oh,
That
no.
was unlucky.
I think she'll feel harshly treated though. I suspect she's having one of those evenings that we all have sometimes where just you can't really do much wrong. And if you do, it's not you, it's the luck of the Skittles.
Yeah.
Everything feels right, the backswing feels good. There she goes again, look, dead eye.
Oh, look at that. Nearly the 9. Wow.
There,
Let's
watch this back here.
Beautiful
Lovely.
shot.
Lovely. I told you, those nights they're rare, but when they come, it doesn't off. You just literally feel that you're going to get it. So, living on a spare already on the back foot, but it's a solid opener. 4 off the quarter.
Yeah, from a man who's against everything it is to be English.
Didn't quite have the angle to steal the back pin out of that. King the shot still, as it usually is, as Dave will tell me.
Steady 6.
Yeah, sums up his evening really, fairly steady. 6-6-5-6 for Mark. A steady opener. He's just being sort of humbled in the face of Sue's
Yeah. Well, here comes Janet.
inability to put a foot wrong. Okay. Now, the problem with opening up the middle of the frame is you do lose the opportunity to get pins knocking on.
Yeah.
Never like this lie because you want to try and hit the quarter at a bit of an angle, but not too much.
The outside, steady 6 again.
Yeah. Janet Good in 4, 6, 7, 6. Again, it's all coming together for the newcomers. Work to do for Ali. Ali not having a great time of it this evening. 2 4s and a 3.
Just a whisker.
But a whisker, unfortunately, is what tends to come up on the alley quite a lot and in the wrong direction. There it is again, there's that whisker. Come on, Ali, hold it together. Don't lose heart. No.
Didn't quite get the angle.
She's not got a happy grin on her face, that's for sure. But let's have a look at one of these whiskers. I mean, that's pretty whiskery to me. You can't actually get close to that without hitting the skittle.
If there was a whisker involved, the skittle would have fallen. Nice spare on with the right ball.
Yeah, it's got to be right though. She needs to be kind with the follow through.
Gone too wide. Oh.
Ooh. Are you going to play percentages here and go for that back quarter and try and get the solid 2? No, she is. Look. Well played. I would have taken that.
Very good.
I would have taken that. Sanisa casually pops in her highest score of the evening. As we see it at the halfway stage, the newcomers are absolutely flying. 21. Wow. He's left the pennant. The pennant formation is all that remains. Now, again.
Can he do it?
Well, yeah, but surely you run for the quarter. He's gone for it. Oh, my word. Goodness me. Let's have a look at this one.
Great effort.
Rolled it off its spot. Wobble, wobble, wobble. No.
Almost.
Not going. Great 7. Good pick-up score. But newcomers with a big advantage. As we see Jean with the fully moistened ball.
Big holes.
Yeah. Oh, that was
nice.
That was a lovely pickup, wasn't it? Jean's got her game face on. Look at this. Look at this. Oh! let's enjoy the replay here with this little second ball magic. Lovely roll through. So 6 for Jean. Got some punditry over on YouTube. Brian the Wood Butcher says Ali is so unlucky. She's hardly put a ball outside the quarters, but just can't get the touches she needs. She could easily be on the same score as Sue. She could, and that is why this is such an annoying and yet attractive game at the same time. Gosh, once more with feeling.
Yeah, he's getting nothing out of that, is he?
It's not. Well, he kind of wrestled a 5 out of that, didn't he?
Yes, very well put.
So, where are we? 4 have bowled for both teams in leg 4, and it is a 6-pin advantage to the newcomers. A reminder, living on a spare, comfortable in leg 1, not quite so comfortable in leg 2, and fell apart in leg 3, and it's not looking great for them in leg 4. Bill has opened the sheep pen.
Oh, hello.
No,
He's changed balls.
yeah, there are 4. We put 4 in the chute just to give somebody a little chance. There is one ball that's very slightly heavier than the others.
Yes.
And there is one that is very slight, fraction of an inch smaller in diameter as well. So there's a choice.
Nice.
All right.
Picks up a 6.
Yeah. You have to say, they're in the driving seat and building up a very nice leg, the newcomers. But
Absolutely.
Simon and Matt, you have to say, are probably the 2 best living on a spare players here this evening. And this is when they need to show those skills, because if they don't,
They are the powerhouse.
it's a drawn game. We go to a deciding 5th leg. The red arrows again.
Yeah.
You quite like this lie, don't you?
I do quite like this, yeah. It's a showman's lie, I think.
Absolutely. He's very central on the alley there. He's not playing the angles at all. Oh, it was good, but it's not right.
If he had given it a bit of angle.
Yes. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, he now does. He now moves off the centre line. It did seem very central.
So I missed that one.
Elizabeth.
A 7.
Elizabeth joins us on Facebook. Good evening, Martin and Liz, watching from Cambridge. Good evening, Martin and Liz. Thank you for joining us. A reminder, after this match, we've got another one straight afterwards. There's nothing else on telly, so you might as well keep watching. What was that score, Mark?
It was a 7.
It was another 7, wasn't it?
Simon.
Oh, hang on. We haven't got clever enough to put individual names on our electronic scoreboard. That will get very complicated. I'd need another PC and everything. I can barely run this one on my own as it is. Oh, a little wayward, it felt that. Something about his delivery there was off.
Yeah, he let go of it late.
He did. All right, okay. I think 6 will do them.
So, it's going to be down to Captain Matt to deliver a miracle.
Well, 39. Great leg from the newcomers.
They're
Really
getting better and better, aren't they?
Look at this. But like,
started from a 25.
what a solid performance. No one below a 6. Spare required for Matt. Tricky
Well,
from
they're
there.
all there.
Well, they are all there. Well, actually, only 7 of them are there. But of the ones that are left, they're all available, yeah.
Oh.
Right, the spare now has gone. Matt, though, needs to remember his personal average.
And he did.
He did. That was a captain's
devil.
final ball, but it was too little, too late. But let's just enjoy this 8 from him. Look at that. Oh, and the extra back quarter pin, just to leave the middle pin standing, or the landlord as it's sometimes known in other leagues. 36. So, there we are. It's a tied game. Last leg decider.
Spare on.
Well, that's an opener.
Oh, he's changed his position. I don't think I agree with it.
No, this never goes well, actually. I think.
There you go.
I've
Wrong
seen
side
it-
of the alley for
Seen
me.
it so often, people second guess themselves with where they initially position, and it doesn't seem to ever go right.
He should have come from a radiator. That's what I'm saying.
Mind you, it looked promising to start with, didn't it?
Yeah.
Nearly nudged that back quarter over. So, 6 to start.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Sue can do here. She's had an
Come on. No distractions, please.
Just a little nudge for our sticker. Oh, it gives. Now, will this little unintended pause have worked in Sue's favour, or will it put her off? I don't think anything could put Sue off this evening.
No, she's had an extraordinary game.
If Dave Mighty Quinn was here, he'd know immediately if this was anywhere near a personal best. That, I believe, is one of her first straightforward misses of the night.
Oh, not quite make up for it. It looked full of promise and delivered very little.
Now, come on, Sue, let's not finish with a low score.
Well, it's
all right.
just a 4. It's a bit disappointed for Sue. But still a very good night's work. 32, I believe.
Yeah, I think certainly in our league, if you score 30 plus, you go home feeling like you've had a good evening on the alley. 6 per ball, sorry, 6 per leg. You're sort of par, you're aiming, that's what you would aim for. To have a solid game of Skittles here. I believe that the average across the entire membership, new, old, everybody is, Dave said, was something like 27 points.
Yeah, I was quite shocked at that.
Oh, Ali.
Oh, wide ball.
That was one of her first properly unforced errors. Gutted it very early. Will this hold on?
Oh dear, Ali.
It's a shocker.
Not her best night, but there's always hope springs eternal.
Well, Sue has stuttered. Will Janet stutter as well? Janet's been very solid. Three off. Is she going to work her way around to the other side? Yes, she is. Another 3. 3 per ball, that's all you need. It's a simple game.
Yeah, we've seen this split a couple of times tonight as well.
Yeah, I don't like it. She gone for it. Oh. Solid work. Little dip in leg 1, but otherwise Janet 6s and 7s.
Well, that puts Newcomers in charge of a leg again.
It does. 10 to 7. After 2 have bowled for both teams. Now. Just rolled away, didn't it? Again, a little bit of untamed spin from Darren. Same again, but connected
Nice
this
pick-up.
time, yeah. Now then. Is king the shot or is it quarter? It's quarter for 7 out of it.
Slightly strange 7, but 7 nonetheless.
I think the way their last couple of legs have gone, they'll take any kind of 7, however they can get it. So 3 out of the 6 bowled in this final leg for living on a spare. 14. Sanisa's job now is to get the Newcomers ahead. It's okay. Solid start. Has she come across just the right amount, or is it? Oh, okay. Now then, the king is in the way here, Mark.
It is. Take it and let everything after it.
No, she's trying to avoid it, but she's missed. 5 for Sinisa. It does give them the lead, though. So, there we are, halfway through the deciding leg. 1 pin advantage to Newcomers. You have to say, looking at the scoring, Living on a Spare have the advantage with their anchoring players, but it's still too close to call. But
Almost rattled them all there.
Kieran absolutely bombed it down there.
Now, can he finish it?
Well, we haven't seen a 9.
Not like that.
All eyes were watching, and you could tell he could feel every single pair on him, burning into him there as he put that.
He was too cautious. He slowed down and got his rhythm all wrong.
So that 8 could be pivotal in rescuing the win for Living on a Spare. Can Jean pull out of the bag another one of those 7s or more?
Nice
It's
effort.
okay, it's okay. Do you go winger, Mark? Do you go centre pin?
I'd probably go centre.
Jean says no, back quarter was the choice. Well, she's got the same choice as she had last time again, isn't it? It's winger or it's centre pin. I'm not sure what she tried for then.
Caught in 2 minds,
Yeah.
possibly.
A 5 for Jean. I think she'll be a little bit disappointed, but 28 with a 3 on the scores. Pretty good going.
Yeah. There's very little in this leg now.
2 pins, but it is advantage Living on a Spare.
Yeah, we've had 2 stronger players to go, I think.
Yeah, here's Simon.
Spare on.
It is. But we've said that quite a lot this evening, and
Well,
it has not come to pass.
there's always a possibility. That was close.
It was close.
Now, can Simon finish it? Oh, it was close. But no cigar.
No. Let's have a look how close this was.
That's a very steady evening, though, isn't
Just
it?
ricocheted
what's
the,
that, 37?
the ball off the head pin. Another 8 for Simon. 37. Great night on the alley for him. Ten-pin advantage now. Oh,
Here's the fans' favourite,
yeah.
Bill.
all right, it's all right, but he's left himself with some acute angles to work with here.
Yeah.
Nicely
Look
done.
at that.
Nicely done, Bill.
He consults his teammates between each ball.
Hold the line.
There it is. He was the crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
There we go. Well, let's just enjoy this back.
Marvellous stuff.
And he scampers back to his seat like a gazelle.
Well, it's making it very interesting.
One pin in it. Giles over on YouTube says, good evening. I have been watching the whole time, but I didn't announce my presence for fear of putting off my girls, Janet and Sanisa, who are in his fantasy Skittles team.
Oh, nice.
Well bowled, Janet, and unlucky Sanisa.
There he goes.
Well,
It's just all rock and roll with Mr. Matt Wright.
wow.
Just missed that.
I mean, he just missed the camera as well.
Yeah,
It's ricocheted all over the place. Brace, brace. Well, 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 well. Just 6. 7 to tie the match.
Well, this is quite interesting then. 7 to tie the match, 8 to win.
Yep.
We do like a dramatic finale.
Both teams will be desperate to grab the 6 points. Well. Well.
We have a tied match at this moment.
Well, now everyone's just got to hold their nerve here. Calm yourself down.
I thought it was a spare just for a second.
It's enough, though, to take the game. And the valuable 6 points. Can he finish off with a bit of glory? Unlucky. Here's the replay of that. Let's watch back and enjoy
Great ball.
the cheeky extra quarter pin that made it all possible. 8 for John. And there it is. 6 points to the Newcomers. You have to say, very much against the run of the opening couple of
Well, I was
legs
gonna
play.
say,
And then,
Lads living on a spare have scored 7 more pins in total and ended up losing the game.
yeah, 36 to 28 to the Newcomers in leg 3. 39-36, 37-36.
And Simon and Matt, their engine room, are going to be bitterly disappointed, scoring 37 and 35.
They are. And there they go with the traditional handshakes. What a great opener. We will be back, however, in the not too distant future with our second game of the evening, which will be, as you can see on your screen, Alsorts at home to Young and Bald. So we're just going to take a brief comfort break, reset the alley, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Hello everyone, welcome back from our little break for our second game of the evening. We have Alsorts at home to Young and Bald. What do we think, Mark? Who would you feel would be the team that's going to come up with the goods out of this clash? Let's have a look at the league standings. So at the moment, Alsorts in 5th place. Young and Bald in 8th, outside any chance of getting into the top 3, but they are within sight of a top 5 finished in their first season. So Alsorts are only 5 points away from a second spot at the moment as it stands.
Yeah,
so
I think if you're being sensible, you'd probably bet on Alsorts, but the Young and Bald, they are very tricky. I mean, they've got real brilliance in their ranks, and all of a sudden it can just happen for them, and they'll beat anyone on their night.
And they are also, as you can see, they've come in their uniforms. They mean business. They've got their branded T-shirts.
They do.
With their logos on. As a unit, they're, well, not all of them, most of them. Whereas Alsorts are looking like a ragamuffin group of random people who've just come together.
I think at the beginning of the season, the Young and the Board were probably expecting not very much, and they're happy to whatever they get, whereas the Alsorts would have been one of the pre-season favourites, and they're probably a bit disappointed.
Well, they had a shocking start to the season. They were under new management this year with Mark, and they didn't like him because, quite frankly, they were terrible. Great start, but they've
there are
come
rumours
good.
He's going to take them away to Belgium in the pre-season next year and get them prepared for the ABM Skittles nights by drinking strong Belgian beer.
Well, that would do it. Good opening from Will. Oh, there it is. The cursed back pin again. Oh! It was airborne, but it was still legal.
I think he went straight into the ground and it jumped.
It did land before the second line, though, so that one did as
again.
well. And it's still not going to take out that back pin. 5 for Jason.
All of the budgies came out of a cage there, I think.
They did. So, early honours. Early honours to Young and Bald. Three from Kira. Hold it.
Oh, very nice. 3
Another
at a time.
3.
That's the way to do it.
It's unusual, unorthodox three per ball, working your way from left to right or right to left like that. Is it going to swing in? No, she walks
Not
away.
enough.
Solid 6 from Kira. Keeps the pressure on the Alsorts. Now Simon, usually placed as the opener, but has been demoted to second spot. How will he react to that? Wow, that bananaed its way off a perfect delivery.
Yeah, it did.
Straight into a gap. Well, I think the answer to my question is he's not reacting to being demoted to second spot very well.
Well, he rescues a 4 there.
A cheeky Cholsey special at the
It
end.
wasn't his best performance, I would
No.
say.
I wonder if he's out of sorts not being the opener.
There could be some internal wranglings within the team.
Because you're usually anchor position, aren't you?
Yeah.
How would you feel if suddenly you were put into second or third?
I have to have a conversation with the...
Which you have to have a difficult professional discussion.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
I'd need to understand the reasoning.
Oh, okay. Just to give someone else a go?
That's fair enough.
Oh.
I'm a very reasonable person.
You are, unless you're angry. Ben, a little bit unfortunate. So 18 at the halfway point for Young and Ball in this opening leg, 9 for the Alsorts. Andy needs a big score here.
To keep them in touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what he's wearing. I don't think I like it.
No. It's a little bit avant-garde for Skittles. Wow. He missed opening the contraflow, so he won't be rejoining the main carriageway tonight.
Well,
Again, harshly treated there, but he's got the reverse red arrows. The red arrows are flying back to Scampton. Is he going to connect? Yes. Is he going to get anything for it?
I think I'm with you. I think we need to have some sort of dress code for Englishmen. I think a linen suit at one end of the scale, maybe, and
Safari suit with pith helmet. I want
Yes,
the
could
full
be.
Dr. Livingstone, I presume, at one end.
I like the idea of our man in Havana.
Yeah. A rumpled linen suit. Oh,
A gin sling
yeah.
in Singapore or wherever.
All right, come back to the real world
Yes,
now, Mark.
I'm
Come on,
sorry,
come back
sorry.
down. Oh no. Well, Ollie, not enjoying that fall.
No. But they're still 8 ahead, so...
Yeah, it's probably a little less comfortable than they would have liked it to have been. Alsorts have got a very strong engine room. And as we
led
all
off
know,
by 1 ball.
well, this man only needs 1 ball. Not necessarily the first one, though. As you can tell. Which of these balls will be the 1 ball?
Well, is that the 1 ball?
No. There's far too much left for it to be the 1 ball. Nice hit on the quarter pin and takes down 8. Leaves a score of 8. That would be the 1 ball. Oh.
Well.
4.
So, parity with Ollie. Meaning there's Young and the Bald are 4 up with two players each to go. What is the origin of Young and Bald?
Well, some of them are young, Mark, and some of them are bald.
Yeah. How did they all meet?
They are.
They're not one of the pub teams, are
No,
they?
they're Derek. They're Derek's. They're the phoenix from the ashes of the Knickers.
Oh, they're almost like a cult.
Yeah. Well, you might want to call Derek that, but I think he's a lovely man. Oh, I've just noticed for our second game, Nick Plumridge, Martin Luther King once said, "I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain and the crooked places will be made straight, like a skittle alley. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed and all flesh shall see skittles thrown asunder by the wooden balls of fury." Beautiful.
And that was Martin Luther King.
Apparently so. Who knew he was a fan of pub games? Mark now. Again, continuing on this unfortunate shorts scenario, but powerful skittler.
Not quite firing on all cylinders is Mark at the moment.
5, not enough.
I didn't realise the link between Martin Luther King and Skittles, but he was a very wise man.
Yes. I suspect he also was a dab hand at Shove Halfpenny.
No, that was Gandhi.
Ah. Here is Captain Derek. I don't know if viewers can tell, but Captain Derek is one of the bald players. He's certainly not one of the young ones. He doesn't hang about either. He shouted at that one before he'd even released it. He knew it was wrong with the forward swing. 36 for Young and Bald.
So Martin needs
13 to draw.
13 to draw.
Yeah, that's a tough. Martin only been playing Skittles for, I think, this might be his 4th season, possibly his third. Might be only his 3rd winter season. And showed great promise from the off.
So unfortunately, you can't get a spare of that, I don't think.
Look at that. That back pin is still wobbling just to really rub it in.
Good effort.
Yeah, it's a good 7. Gets applause from everyone here. He's put down the highest score of his team, and they managed to just scrape over into the 30s. Young and bald, though, you have to say.
Well, they've put down a mark of the young and the bald.
They have. They're not overly exuberant. They're not.
Oh, they're very serious.
Well, this is why they're doing so well. It's the serious end of the season now. There's only 3 more games to go, including this one. Now, Jason, he got 5, didn't he, last time? Okay. That's a bit of luck he needed. 8 would see them well here. No, I think he's split those.
Big holes.
Huge holes. 6 scored, though. It's an improvement on his opening leg.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think you want to keep improving and win your personal battles.
Yeah. Lisa on Facebook says, the young and bald, some are related, some are friends, some work together. This all sounds quite mysterious, doesn't it? I like it. But it's all Derek's fault, basically, I think.
Was that speculation or was it inside knowledge?
No, that's definitely inside knowledge. I'm going by the shared surname there.
Uh-huh.
So. Right, Will. Never knowingly bowls slowly. He's only got 2 speeds, asleep, and 190 miles an hour down the alley. Oof. Oh, dear, now.
That's made it interesting.
That could be a little bit reckless. I think sometimes less is more on the power front, or it can be. John Penny joins us on YouTube. Good evening from West Dorset late again. John Penny, you're the doyen of pub games. He runs the Pub Games Facebook group, which I highly recommend you join if you have any interest in traditional pub-based sporting events, be they shove halfpenny, skittles, bar billiards, table skittles, toads, quoits, ring the bull, dominoes, crib, darts, bagatelle, and many others whose names I can't remember. So, 5 for Simon. Alsorts are improving, but only by 1 pin each go.
Right then, Kira.
I think Kira needs to
You need to
show everyone how it's done here.
score.
Oh,
dear.
no. She doesn't know what happened there. Never mind, does. Reset. Hold. Right, Kira. This is looking
Could be
better.
promising.
Good little pickup there. They needed that.
Well, she matched Simon, so on the personal battle front, she did well.
Yeah. Well, as a
only
captain,
3
that's
in it.
all you can ask of your players, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
yeah.
Match or beat your opponent.
Yeah.
If everybody does that, we're all laughing. Well, that was a cheeky little roll through. Very cheeky. What did Andy get last time? A 5. Wow, he's already one better than that. These are teed up nicely.
It's close.
It was close. Is he going to tickle this one down as well?
It's going to be close. No.
No.
Not quite again. Just pulled it.
7 though, very useful. Ben finds himself with 10 pins to make up.
Just beat 7.
All right. 3 per ball will do it, but that's an unconventional start.
It is.
Oh,
That's made it difficult now.
this is horrid. What on earth do you go for? You've got to just go for
King
the king
pin.
and hope you get the angles. Not often we see that lie.
No, you have to smack the kingpin in the face there.
5 for Ben.
It's looking like a difficult leg now for the young and the bald.
Yeah.
But,
I just need to, yeah, Lisa confirms on Facebook that Derek is definitely the pin commander, capital P, capital C. Is that what he makes them all call him? I wouldn't be surprised.
hello, is that that looks like a bestseller's T-shirt.
Well, it's the same colour.
Yes.
I'm not sure he would have stolen the.
No, he hasn't
branding.
got the badge.
No, it's purely he's wearing like myself. He's wearing an ABM Club shirt in a glorious plum colour. And if you would like, if you're in the UK and you would like some ABM branded merch, I believe they call it, then you can visit
merch,
the
yes.
website, our club shop at personalised.clothing/ABM Skittles for a range of very finely embroidered, mind you,
Yes.
items. We've got caps, t-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, polos as modelled.
Long sleeved.
Giles on YouTube says, Kira doesn't often do well playing in the camera, in front of the camera, bless her. Didn't she get close to 30 last
here we
week?
go.
Yes,
Spare on.
she did.
Come
and
on,
that's
my
how
son.
it goes.
Let's have a bit of fun.
Come on, Oliver. Hold it. Oh! That was a whisk. That's the second time we've seen whisker replay, I believe. It's going to come out there. This time, surely.
Wrong angle again.
Well, again, don't forget this is a brand new team for this
I
year.
know.
Ollie has played a bit more
And
than
you
others,
play
but
it
he's
how
still
you
young.
see it, but
He's a young'un. Let's watch this replay, look. How whiskery. I'm hovering over the whisker button. We'll see how whiskery this was.
this is whiskery. That is quite whiskery.
It's quite whiskery, isn't it? To be fair. Anyway, I've neglected my scoring duties with all this talk of whispers. Careless whiskers. What was that?
Oh.
4.
Gave it a bit of leg action there as well.
Sorry, neither of us pressed the button there, Mark.
No.
Ooh, and again, the back pin just shrugs it off like a prop forward.
Oh, Mark. Once again, it's not quite happening for him.
Is that just 4? So, Marcus got a
7 would
good-
put them back on parity.
good chance to pull things back from their shaky start. As a tall player, I've had to adjust the angle of bowler Cam to make sure he stays in frame. He's got some height and some long levers, but can he put it all together? He slammed that into the wood for the Cholsey special.
Yes.
And again, it's a hard hit on the alley, and he hasn't been rewarded for it. Only 4 scored. 3 pins in it. So, Martin, top scorer last time out, sets the target for Derek. Oh, my word.
Just nips the kingpin.
That was less than a whisker because the king moved. It was the finest of contacts, a graze. This time,
And again.
this time it actually falls over but doesn't take anything else. What a horrid game this is. He puffs his cheeks out. He now doesn't know what to do. I mean, it's got to be, obviously it's one of the quarters, but which one? I would go the one on your right as we look at it, and he thinks so too. Just nicks
dear.
a
I mean,
single.
3 balls, all a gnat's nadger away from perfection.
So, Derek needs 6 for a draw, 7 or more to bring it home. I wouldn't put past it.
Well, cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Cometh something. Wow.
There's 2, and there's a good split there for getting plenty more.
2 per ball for the draw, but not enough for the win. That's better. There we go.
That's the draw, isn't it?
That is the draw. One more. Yes. Get
Never
in.
in any doubt.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Once more with feeling.
Yeah. There was never any doubt with that.
Well, there was a little bit of doubt.
A little bit, but
Not much.
not for me.
No, I know. So there we are. All sorts are now 2 down. And the underdogs, in terms of performance, are absolutely running away with it at the moment. Will, it's the beer leg now. Oh, that was strange. I don't know what happened there.
Oh.
Will,
This
I
will
think...
upset him because he's being a little bit more controlled and not getting any benefit. And he wants his beer.
Well,
Yeah, he's not happy with that.
he's left the perfect plus lie, but nobody likes to see that. Just 4 scored. Let's have a look what happened with this strange shot here. Something happened with the back pin here. I think the skittle deflected the ball away from hitting it.
Yeah. It vaguely wobbled, but
Confusion.
as we know, it doesn't go over that easily, that
Right.
one.
Jason to reply. Once again, the back pin refuses to tumble. Oh, now. What's his
I
target?
think we should call the back pin the Weeble.
We've seen some,
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
yeah, we've seen some outrageous angles of pins not wobbling but coming back upright.
Yeah.
5 scored. So, first blood in the beer leg to the Alsorts by a pin. John Penny says, apologies to the multitude, but I've been out in the workshop until 9 p.m. making yet another pub game. As 10cc said, the things we do for love, it sure ain't for money. John, you're not fooling us, John. We know you love it. Every moment. Kira now. There we go. Ball tends to spin quite speedily out of her hand, and then
Yeah,
it
she's got a
straightens
wristy
sometimes.
sort of action, hasn't she?
Unlucky again. Unlucky again for Kira. She's going to be thinking, what do I have to do? And it's just alley time. It's just alley time. The more she plays, the better she'll get. Certainly the first season.
As long as they're enjoying it, that's the main thing.
Absolutely. And that's one of the good things about our club and our league. It's very much It's a very sociable place. We don't take it too seriously. There aren't any teams that are only in it to win it. You know, everyone will cheer you on, whether you're getting 1s and 2s or whether you're getting 15s.
Except for
or
Jerry Ogar.
well, but he's contractually obligated not to. Wow, it's a 3.
Nothing in it.
Wow. Kira gets away with the walk of shame to the bar. It's a rollover from Simon, who is still discombobulated about not being in at number 1. 8-7. All sorts after 2 have bowled. Ben just casually pops 3 off the quarter.
Oh, pulls it wide.
Maybe a bit less casual, Ben. That's nicely done.
Another 3.
Unlucky. Unlucky not to get the 7.
Yeah.
Nick Plumridge says all sorts look like a group of substitute teachers on a day out. I think that's harsh but very fair. I quite like that. I'll make sure that they're aware of that. Right, here's Andy. Geography.
I'm not sure what subject Andy would be teaching, to be fair.
Definitely geography. He looks like a man who knows about glacial moraines.
Oxbow Lakes.
And big holes. Come on, Andy. You've got to pull together a big final shot. Oh, no.
Dear me.
Oh, no. He slinks back with his tail between his legs. It's all going horribly wrong for the All Sorts. So, we're halfway through the beer leg. All Sorts 10, Younger Ball 13.
There's 1 beer leg won by each team and 1 drawn.
Yep. But pins-wise, it's a disaster. Ollie with a cheeky Cholsey special as that skittle nearly rolls clean through all the gaps.
Nope, you've forgotten one. Three at a time. Now, can he get the 9?
This is on, although everything's got to work perfectly.
Of course, yeah.
Has he got it? Oh, unlucky Ollie.
I think he probably had to, the ball had to hit the inside of the head pin.
Yeah. Well,
It's a great effort by Ollie, though.
that's put the cat amongst the pigeons. Not only has he probably thought that he's secured his beer leg, but he's given an 11 pin.
But he is up against 1
Lead.
ball.
Yeah, but which ball?
Who knows?
Nobody knows. I think it might be 1 ball per match rather than 1 ball per leg. Okay. Well.
That's through the gap. Oh, no.
Well, that's... it's going to be tricky to get 8 out of
That's
this.
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
London Bridge, sometimes called. An old bastard, some of us call that one as well. Cause pick a gap, any gap. 6. So, 16 plays 21 after 4 have bowled in this.
The All Sorts are in some trouble.
crucial leg. I think the Alsorts are seeing the game slip away from them, but it's about the points at this time of this.
I thought it was going to stand up and it didn't.
It wouldn't be the first time we've seen one do that and come back. Right. Nicely done.
Well,
Nicely
an unusual
done.
7, but he's got it.
Marcus yo-yoing a little bit. 8, 4, and 7 though. I think you always feel comfortable if you've set your opponent a 7 to beat in the beer leg. I think you sit down thinking, right, you've got to work for this. I've probably got
you can't.
a drink coming my way.
You can't complain if they win with an 8, can you?
Well, you can always complain, but you shouldn't. Ooh. 4 off the king, but
It's just not
he's left the
quite
tad. It's the tadpole, and that little tail can be a problem. Well, he's got no choice, has he, but to risk the cutback.
Yeah,
Come on.
he should do.
There's a drink and clawing back some points.
He's got. Oh, what a marvellous shot! Once in a while it happens, and we were here to see it.
Let's enjoy it again. Look at this. He knew what he had to do. Absolutely
That's Mark Granger
perfect.
at his finest.
Absolutely perfect. What a time to put in a clearance. Still work to do though. Young and Ball's lead has been shaved to 3 pins. All right, that's a solid second ball pickup from Derek, but
He needs this to be productive.
he does. Oh, well, okay.
By hook or by crook, he's got something out of it.
He has, hasn't he? He's managed to wrangle a 7, his second consecutive. 35 leg. Good
So,
stuff.
10 to draw, 11 to win.
Over on YouTube, shot of the night was mentioned by Brian the Wood Butcher, and I think he's quite right for that. Mark Granger.
Oh, no spares here.
It's not even the Skittler's 9.
No, not really. A Messiah's 9.
Worked to the angles well. That's one thing. Martin, I don't know if Martin's... He's a sparky by trade, but I don't know whether he's ever played any sort of cue sports, because he always quite good at working out the angles and what knocks onto what. Although it'd have to be a heck of a long snooker table to be equivalent, to be fair. 6 scored. It's not enough. It's a free go. Young and Bald have the game, and they want all the points.
They're going to want them all. They're going for a 10-0.
Well, the Alsorts are now. This is damage control. If they want to keep hold of a top 5 finish, let alone a chance of a top 3, this is now, they've got to claw 4 points out of this game. By hook or by crook. He walks away, he doesn't like it. 5. 5 for Jason. It's kind of been where he's been all night. I think he'll be feeling frustrated now. Big cheers for Young and Bald on YouTube, especially from
What's Will
Diane.
going to do here? He was very disappointed with his beer leg. Again, that looks more controlled to me, and that's not a bad ball. It's nicely grouped, set up for...
Oh, hello.
Oh, look at this. All of a sudden. Come on, Will.
I
Almost.
don't think there was any need to take quite that much pace with that shot. I think if he'd have dialed it down 20% and gone for the accuracy.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
But that's it.
It's
That's
all about rhythm and
that's,
feel.
that's the exuberance of youth there, isn't it?
Well, your sorts are 2 down already. And that's gone through. This could be the...
Simon shakes his head. He's had a terrible night. And it's not getting any better.
This could be the substitute teacher's outing to Hailing Island that has gone horribly wrong.
Yes. Hopefully not because a load of flying squad vans
tide
for
is out.
Operation U-Tree have turned up. Did you see his captain had his head in his hands? There's no need for me to change the scoreboard. Alsorts are struggling here. Kira is
Come on, Kira.
half a ball width away. Her teammate shouted out, yes, it looked good.
Oh, that's gone wide.
Come on, Kira.
Come on, Kira. Settle
worry.
yourself down.
Better. Quarter pin. She's still smiling, but only just.
Well, she's won her personal battle by 2.
Yeah.
That puts the young and the ball 4 up in the leg. And here comes Mr. Geography.
He's the sort of trendy teacher that would try and take the sixth form field trip to the pub. Which is why he's now a supply teacher and not on the payroll.
Down in the pub and talk about philosophy.
Yeah. Are those philosophical shorts, though?
Well, it's a deeply disturbing philosophy. Something of Friedrich Nietzsche, I think.
Not worthy of respect in a civilized society. Right, come on. Come on, Andy. Pick something up. No. 5. Wow.
It's a throwback to the 70s, a time that style forgot.
Yes. And Alsorts do have the lead, but Young and Bald have a throw in hand, and Ben has the chance here to really make them suffer.
Oh, look at that. Very deliberate and got a great result.
Nice pace, wasn't it? Nice pace. He's enjoying that. Same again. Same again.
Oh! The Velcro backpin refused to budge once again.
Yes, I've saved that replay because that was outrageous. This time.
He's done it! Excellent skittling.
Come on, he says. Are you not entertained, he says.
Oh, he raises his arms like Eric Cantona. It was skittling of the highest order.
Here's that replay. That looked great, and then look at this. Just a nudge. So, 8-pin lead.
Right.
Alsorts are not just on the back
Never have
foot. They're on flat on their backs nearly.
Never have they needed one ball more.
I mean, to be fair, he's got 3, so, you know. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, there's that back pin again.
It is. It's the Weeble.
It's still going. Did you stick it down?
Oh, that's thrown away. Not one ball's best night.
No, needed a few more. Let's just watch as this back pin just says, "No, sod you."
No, I'm not having it. I think the ball hit it, the skittle hit it, it wobbles, it thought about it, and then just stood up.
Was having none of it. Just check I've got the scores right. I have. Ollie works those angles
Here we go, now.
beautifully. I don't like this shot.
It's a very difficult shot. You've got to smack it in the face.
Oh, I tell you what,
That's a great effort.
it was a good effort.
Oh, he's done well tonight. That's 2 8s, isn't it, on the
Yeah.
top? Yes.
Young and Bald are just absolutely enjoying themselves, and you can see because they've relaxed and it's just coming up with it. They can't put a foot wrong.
Well, we did say before the match started, there's real excellence in their ranks.
Yeah,
Slightly unpredictable, but it's coming out tonight.
it is. Oh, I was about to say, if anyone's got a spare in him, it's Mr. Granger, and that is just the harshest thing. 3 off the king, and it manages to actually miss the middle section out and take the back.
Now, if you could get a 9 out of this, that'd be
I mean,
real highlight.
I'll say 8's on, but Mark will always go for these cut angles. He likes them. Didn't get it
Not
that
this
time.
time.
No. That doesn't
But you
count.
can't have it twice in the same night, can
No,
you?
you can't. 5 scored. Takes them up to 19. It's not enough. Seven-pin lead plus these. That was better from Marcus. Got the cheeky extra one. 8 on. No. He called that
Not
one.
quite.
As soon as he delivered the
Yeah.
ball, he knew it wasn't right. Solid though. Solid evening.
Didn't need to do much more.
Appreciation from our experts over on YouTube for the near spare. Martin is really now, I think this leg's gone. He's fighting for his place in the personal averages now.
Oh.
Well, he's not going to be happy with that.
No. Wow. I would have not seen this coming, really, but
No. Derek's chance to rub their noses in it. They've already lost 24
he just
pins.
wants
Their
to
total.
concentrate on maintaining his momentum, keeping a good rhythm, and concentrating on the last leg to get maximum points. Look at that, he's coming round the back.
That was a cheeky. That's not a lie you see that often.
No.
The stealth bomber. Well, hello. Come
There
on.
we go.
9 to finish. That would rub their noses in it, wouldn't it? Derek. Jeez.
Good Lord.
Wow. We nearly had all sorts of
Death and destruction.
sticker-uppers, cameras. There wasn't any need for Derek to hit that quite that hard. So, absolutely an onslaught.
We do like a bit of jeopardy.
An onslaught from Young and Ball in that leg, 38 to 24.
What have they got? 36, 30, 35, 38. Very steady skittling.
Their tails are up now for the whitewash.
Yeah. Come on, Will.
They've, again, just watch the pace.
I want him to do well because he looks quite passionate. Well, he's
Unfortunately, he really tried to slow it down there, but unfortunately, he then dug it into the alley first
Yeah.
because he's. No,
Oh, Will.
not the way
I think
to
you've
finish.
got to do your own thing, mate. I think he was listening to all the
What, listening to all the.
part-time coaches.
Oh, well, there's a lot of those. That's unfortunate.
Well, is that the glimmer of hope that the Alsorts need?
I don't know, but I've just noticed on YouTube, Brian the Wood Butcher's comment to the jeopardy for the sticker was, head it!
There is, and on me head.
Can I just say, I think our insurers might have some concerns about that. So can I just say that heading the ball is not allowed? Well, this is a bit awkward, isn't it?
I'd go down the side for this.
It's gone a bit too straight, I think. Gets nothing. Well, Jason, Mr. Consistent on the scoring.
Right.
Has given his team.
We're totally impartial, but I'd like Kira to get a nice score as well, because
Well, she opened up with a really
Yeah.
good 6, and the 5 was all right. It's just tailed off a little bit.
I think she just needs to take her time.
Come on, Kira. Let's see it. Let's see it. Lovely.
Well, it
4 off the
head
king.
pin just right.
And look at this. This is a nice lie off that quarter pin.
Yeah. Oh, just had a bit of bend there.
Loads. It's sort of.
It's,
I don't know how she does it.
it's just that wristy action coming out of her hand.
It rolls out of her palm. That's all
It
right.
sort of comes out, yeah.
She sort of rolls it out of the palm rather than guiding it. Well done, Kira. That'll give you a bit of a boost.
21. Right, here comes Simon, smarting after that last
Ooh.
leg.
Yes. That'll be niggling away at the back of his brain. And he'll feel that he's glad to just go away with that one. A little bit tight, a little bit of a fine angle on the king, but
I'm just wondering whether he may be humanities.
I have it on authority. He's got no humanity left in him. Very bitter man. After that incident in the staff room with the sandwiches. Yes, he says, a little dance, a little jig. That's the Simon we all know with the moves.
19.
Didn't break the 20.
So the Alsorts are 7 up after 2 players each on the final leg. But here we go.
Just sort of flicked that out of his hand there.
Yeah.
Bit of a loose delivery. Got away with it. That's better. Got away with that one as well.
Now this
look at
almost looks
the
gothic.
the crucifix.
Yes.
Hello.
Look at that, straight down the middle. The Canyon of Doom and all of that.
Well delivered. Well delivered. Straight as a die, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very difficult to get 3 in a row like that. 32. Great score for Ben. All right, Andy. Change of side. Oh, a little bit harsh, but he has left the 3. Good angle. Ooh. Hold it a little bit. 6 though. He'll take that, I think, given how the evening's gone so far.
Yeah, it's been a mixed bag for Andy this evening. But that's 1 pin back for the young and the bald. So there's, what's that? 5, 7, 6 up at the moment.
Yeah, 18-12. That's a nice little pinball style knock. This is looking good too. Oh, I thought he had that.
So did I.
Just needs to tweak it by a fraction. Might have
think
gone
he's
too
got
much
it
the
this
other way.
time.
Oh, he did it.
Excellent. He's
Well
had
done.
a great night. Enjoying it and smiling. It's lovely to see.
Here's that opener. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. When the Skittles are going your way, they go your way.
Yeah.
And if you compare that with some of the luck that their opposition has had tonight.
He's going to put them
So-
2 up, and 1 ball has got to deliver.
He has. Oh. What more
And
can
if
you
there's
do?
ever going to be 1 ball, that was it.
Yeah.
it didn't knock anything over, really.
I mean, he could do a magical 1 ball off the quarter pin here, but
He could. Hold that. That's 4. So we're 2 up. I think that's gone. Oh, fortunate 2 at the end there. That's 6, but that's another 2 back for the young and the bald. So I think that leaves them 4 up. 2 to go.
Di Griffiths joins us over on Facebook. Hello, Di. Super fan Di. I don't think he's missed a night of live Skittles since we started. Oh. Ooh. It was the shot. Oh, what's he doing here? Surely that quarter pin is still the shot.
Oh!
Well, 4 scored.
That's made it slightly more difficult now. I think that brings them level.
Yeah,
But
all square with all sorts.
got a
Have
player in hand.
The throw in hand.
And that player is Mark Granger, who is very dangerous.
Well, we've already seen the danger. Although he's not been anywhere near his usual form tonight.
No.
The 9 was a flash of a glimpse of his usual quality, but the rest has been nothing to cheer about for him. And that sort of sums things up, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
night the All Sorts have had. It's not very often that they're looking at the wrong end of a 10-0. And even there, he'll have to think, what do I have to do to get some luck here? Still another 9.
Yeah, he could.
Let's have a look. Let's watch this all the way down. Oh,
Whiskering again.
there's the whisker shot. Well, let's
Well, I
watch.
think that's probably enough.
Let's watch this whisker. How whiskery was this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whiskery.
Nothing in it.
Another 5 for Mark. A sub 30 score, very rare for him. Oof. Made a noise like a rifle shot going off. I think that pen might that pin might need some medical attention. Oh, Derek, come on now.
Just lost.
Lost a bit of his rhythm, hasn't
Yeah.
he? Okay,
Still salvages a 6.
picked up a 6 out of that one.
Going to be enough, I don't think. Unless there's some real drama.
Yeah. Well, 30, their joint lowest leg, along with leg 2, and 169 pins, their pin count, subject to a steward's adding up inquiry. Some calculations going. So it's 29. Martin, surely must be able to rustle up 2.
There's 2.
Minimum viable product.
Still just 2.
I mean, all he needed was 2, but
Yeah.
goodness me. This has been like swimming uphill through treacle for all sorts.
Still just 2.
Oh my goodness.
He did enough.
He did. Barely. Well, there we go.
Well, that's not what the Alsorts were expecting, and a very good night's work from the young and bald.
It was. Annabelle joins us on YouTube to say, well done, team, the Newcomers, proud captain. Yeah, they did brilliantly, and well done to Young and Bald. 8-2, tonking of the 5th place Alsorts. So there we go.
Handshakes all round.
Of course, the traditional handshakes. Played in a great spirit, as all our games here are. There's a
And
reminder.
that's it for this week, isn't it?
It is. Well, yes, because it's Thursday. We
It's
don't play
Thursday,
on
isn't it?
Fridays.
And we've got a bank holiday weekend coming up.
We have.
The sun is out.
I think we'll pop down twice next week. I'll have a look at the fixture lists and let you all know. But thank you for watching if you have been. We hope you've enjoyed our live coverage. And yeah, if you're, our statistics tell us that quite a number of people watch us who aren't subscribed. So apparently it's all the rage that I have to ask you, if you have enjoyed it, can you like and subscribe the video?
Yes, please do.
Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll see you again soon. I will just leave you meanwhile with the ambience.
Okay, good
the
night to
club.
you all. See you next time.